a judge might say, well, it's not fair for Prince William to reap the benefit of the settlement where another brother gets his claim denied entirely on a technical issue, an important one, the statute of limitations, but a technical ground nonetheless.
Prince Harry is back in the news. I feel like we talk about him every week, but people are interested. And he alleged in these new legal documents that his brother, Prince William, secretly reached a settlement with news group newspapers over this historical phone hacking claim. So the documents are part of a lawsuit that Prince Harry filed against NGN for alleged unlawful information gathering, including the phone hacking. So in the papers, Prince Harry's lawyer actually claims that the Prince of Wales agreed to settle with the media corporation for a very large sum back in 2020. So according to CNN, Harry also claimed that his late grandmother, Queen Elizabeth, was also aware of William's alleged settlement and discussions with NGN. So NGN owns the Sun newspaper, previously owned News of the World, which closed in 2011. And before its closure, reporters used private investigators to gain access to voicemails, accounts held by people of interest. In 2007, a News of the World editor and private investigator were convicted of illegally intercepting phone messages from members of the royal family. And then they said that the royal family had an agreement in place that the royal family really couldn't go after them and file any lawsuits. And Harry became aware of this back in 2012. So NGN said that there was no such secret agreement. But now this is interesting that this settlement is coming forward. So if William got a settlement, does that mean that this secret agreement with NGN and the royals was not in place?
That's absolutely right, Christina. I mean, if there is an agreement not to sue, essentially a settlement or a release of claims, then Prince Harry can't sue. The issue in this case is the prince waited too long to file. So there's a statute of limitations in the UK, and the newspapers are saying your claims are barred by that statute. That's why the prince is saying, I was misled, I was defrauded, I was told that there's an agreement where I couldn't sue, but now, since that's not the case, my clock didn't start running until I was actually aware of my rights. So that's why we're going back and forth on this secret agreement in this case.
Yeah. So did it seem like Prince William did sue then and we just didn't know about it, or they just reached, or he was going to sue and they reached this private agreement?
Most lawsuits are public, even in the UK. So it sounds like there was some sort of demand or some sort of pre-litigation negotiation that resolved the claim well before a lawsuit was filed, because usually you can't file a secret lawsuit either here or in the UK.
Right. Is it almost like a little bit of a blackmail type of situation, kind of?
Yeah, you could call it down blackmail, extortion, a shakedown. Lawyers know that, when a lawsuit is filed, all the dirty laundry is going to be aired in a very public way. So sometimes they'll try to get into an early mediation or just resolve it before a lawsuit's filed, because we know the press is going to have a field day with a case like this.
Yeah, we know that things are icy between the brothers. So why would Harry's lawyer make this public? Is it to make Prince William look bad? Is it to make NGN look bad? Is it to make them both look bad?
Well, it's a little bit of both, right? He's going to show that, Prince William entered in this settlement and got a big payout, but also to try to move Prince Harry's claims forward to say, listen, he would have filed had he been aware of his rights. He was iced out. He was kept in the dark, and try to convince a UK judge that it's not fair for one brother to receive a substantial settlement while the other does not.
Yeah, I'm sure he's probably not happy that Prince William didn't give him a heads up about this one. So does this help or hurt Harry's case at all?
I mean, it does help because, if NGN entered into a settlement with another brother, another victim, right, then a judge might say, well, it's not fair for Prince William to reap the benefit of the settlement where another brother gets his claim denied entirely on a technical issue, an important one, the statute of limitations, but a technical ground nonetheless. So, in terms of fairness, the judge is going to have to sort through all this. The judge may say, well, it's not fair for one brother to be able to move his claim forward, but another does not.
We'll have to wait and see what happens. For more news, content, and exclusive interviews, make sure to hit the sub, like, and bell button down below and visit usmagazine.com.